Hey, what's up guys? This is Igor here, and if you saw my previous video about the Salem apocalypse, you should, if you haven't, go check that out. But basically what happened was they wiped the server is gone, and we are at a new server, new world, with some interesting new changes that are completely amazing. I've only played the new world on my other account for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. But from what I saw, it is amazing. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is I'm going to go around and I'm going to, log in, make a new character, and you guys are going to immediately notice a difference in the way it looks. Unfortunately, I can't use the Ender's client. Ender has not updated it for this server yet, so oh well, I'll use the default client for now, I guess. So we're going to jump right into it. We're just going to log in here. And we're going to see no characters, no nothing. Fresh start. Start a new character here. And we're no longer invisible. Now we actually have a little gray, weird looking dude here. I kind of almost like this. I would rather like to keep it that way. It'd be amazing. But oh well. So I talk to this guy the same way you do with anything else. And you hear these nice little dings that keep happening whenever you do anything. And it shows you a basically learn childish things and blah 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 blah. It gives you basically your first objectives to do when you start out. Also, they added the little big buy silver button here, and that is for buying silver. You can actually buy silver now because, like I said, this is a closed commercial beta now, so you can actually do that. So we'll just get suited up here, and I'll just change my hair because I like the color and I like my mustache. Always go with this mustache. Got some nice little shave and a haircut sounds here. Let's see. It doesn't look too bad. Let me get geared up here, get suited up. And there we go. That looks great. Now we're going to go see. Yeah, like that guy looks decent. So now it tells us to learn the skill childish things. So we'll open up our skill tree here. We're going to learn childish things. Same thing as usual. It's the same basic principle as the old one. Now they just got little things that say learn skills to unlock new things, yada yada, so on and so forth. So we can talk to this guy here. Make my name Igor and board the ship. Alright, let's make our way to New Boston, and this is where, if you guys have seen Boston, they've completely revamped it and it looks pretty good. So here we go. Now we are in Boston, and there we are. Bunch of people logged in here. Looks completely different. The bank is right here now. That actually goes all the way down here. I don't have free cam, which stinks, but oh well, I guess I can deal with it for now. But yeah, it goes all the way down. There's the pier up here to the east here. It's still on the east coast. So they're doing that for, I guess, reasons, for actual, I guess, historical reasons, or I guess realism. Boston's actually on the east coast. So we're going to just kind of, I guess, like I said, just kind of go through it, and you guys are going to get to see some of the stuff that has been changed. The grass looks different. The grass isn't so much of an eyesore to look at now, so that's actually pretty nice. Got some barrels and all sorts of stuff that they put up here, just a bunch of randomness. A couple of windmills and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. So we're just going to go out here. It tells us walk away from Boston. Well, what if I don't want to? Oh well. We're going to go over here and see. Yep, somebody's already picked the leaves off of that. Got a bunch of people here, like I said. Oh, one of the cool differences that is actually from the old to the new is now when you chop down a tree, there's actually a bunch of trees that have been chopped down. You can actually right-click the logs now, and you can actually open them, and it's free 8 spots. So I mean, essentially, I guess you can actually put 8 things in there. So I can actually, I don't know if I can lift this or not. I'm gonna try and lift it because I guess, yep, you can lift it, and so I guess essentially you could probably put 8 things in it and then carry it around like a crate or something like that. Of course, I don't know if the mechanic works. If it's full, you might actually not be able to carry it, but you can also store things in tree stumps, so that's kind of cool. A couple other things here. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. I do miss my Ender's client with the little blips and dots and so on and so forth. I really miss that, but oh well. So there's something else that's been changed that's really cool. They actually added bushes now, so it's not, they're not such an eyesore to see on the ground. The bushes, these are blackberries, and I think you can actually only harvest 3 of them at a time, and there's a respawn time on them, so in Boston, yeah, they're going to get picked pretty clean pretty quickly, but oh well, I really don't care. We're just going to keep on trekking here, and you guys are going to get to see the new stuff that's going on. So it says find inspirationals is my new objective, but whatever. I'm just going to look around, I guess, and see what I can find, because I still am 100% not familiar with this new Boston. So there's actually some new stuff here. I'm not really sure what this is there. I don't know if this ends anytime here, so I can actually cross this river to show you. But that bush over there, you can actually pick acorns and leaves off of it and branches. So I'm not really sure what the acorns are going to have. I'd be kind of interested to see what is going to come of that. I guess I'll have to play a little bit more and more videos for you guys on more tutorials and how to do stuff, because apparently there's some new stuff in the game. Oh, they also added now you can no longer study the same curiosity over and over and over again, or inspirational, I'm sorry, Haven and Hearth player here. But you can actually no longer study the same inspirational over and over and over again, because there is a penalty, I guess, for doing so. So if you try and just make a bunch of spinning tops or a bunch of random stuff, it actually, if you try to study them all, there's a penalty, so it actually won't give you as much. So moving right along here, actually I did notice too, there's like these piles of wood or something here that you can actually right click and chop, but unfortunately I don't have an axe or nothing like that, so unfortunately I can't do anything with those just yet. I also can't kill rabbits. I feel so helpless out in the new world, I guess, but it is very cool to see the changes and to see that they're actually really working on some stuff besides destroying Boston. But aside from that, that's kind of so far what I've really noticed is the big difference. I found some leaves here, so we're gonna pick some leaves and get maybe we'll try and make a little maple mask thing. Yeah, the maple mustache mask, which takes I believe it's 2 leaves, 2 autumn grass, and a branch. Yeah, so we're gonna just see if we can find some autumn grass here. Probably not, because like I said, Boston gets picked pretty clean, but we'll see if we can find something here. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, the game feels quite the same skills. Obviously this is the default client, so you notice the plus sign and all that kind of stuff. But oh, I found a berry bush that hasn't been picked clean yet. That's awesome. So we're just gonna grab some berries here, 3 at a time. So that's nice. That's nice to see. We'll get ready for the maple mustache mask. We'll grab a branch, and let's see. Actually, we might be able to see if one of these other trees. Aha! You can maybe make 2 of them, and we'll see the. I might get to show you if I get it in time. I'll show you the drain on if you use it more than once. And I believe the way it works is it resets if you learn a skill, it resets, or if you kind of vary what you're doing. So if you're using a couple of the inspirationals and then you rotate, it resets a little bit. But yeah, I think that's how it works. I do know whenever you learn a skill or you up a point in something, I think it does reset. So it's not too terribly bad, especially early on. But oh, here's a tree, and it's been picked clean, of course. Let's see here. Some berries, more berries. Nope, picked clean. Man, I'm not even finding autumn grass. This is terrible. I can't even show you guys the maple mustache mask because all the autumn grass has been picked clean. I wonder if they changed it. They might have changed it for the new world here. Maybe they think they put too much of it in. I'm not sure. So we're just going to keep on trekking here and try not to get lost in the wilderness of Mordor. But yeah, let's see here. Gonna try and, like I said, I really wish I could find some autumn grass, but I'm not gonna actually go and use the wilderness guide because what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to basically, once I get some skills, I'm just gonna hover around Boston for quite a while and get my skills up, and then I'm just gonna go trek out in one direction, try and find a decent place to settle, and see if I can find anything there. But as far as I've seen, the prices, I believe it's an American for me, but the prices of silver aren't too bad. I think it was like you can get like 20 silver for like I think it was $2 or something like that. You can get like 50 silver for $5. I think you can get like for like $50 you get like 1,000 silver or something. So the prices aren't too terribly bad, honestly. I mean, if you really just want to kickstart, you don't have a whole lot of time, you got some extra money on hand, you know, just go ahead and throw them some money just to kind of help support the development of the game. That way it'll actually help them out and they'll be able to make the game better for you guys. So I mean, I definitely will do that myself, and only, like I said, purely just to support the development. But yeah, you can actually buy silver now. So if you haven't got in yet, I'm sorry, that's terrible. But the open beta shouldn't be too much longer after the closed commercial beta, I think, because if they wait too long, the map's gonna get so totally and completely overrun, which is why they wanna implement new servers. We're gonna actually have a bunch of different servers to play with. So we won't actually just have one server, because they're not planning on ever wiping again. They're trying to not do that. So basically, they're going to implement new servers for all the people that haven't played yet, so that you guys can get in and not have to deal with somebody who's already got a murder skill and already got a crazy settlement, that's, you know, bought a bunch of silver. So it'll make it easier for you guys just starting out. So that way, you know, I agree with that. I mean, I think that's definitely a good idea. Going into open beta right now, just judging by their reasoning, I can see why they want to do that, because they want to make sure the actual commercial side of it is going to work properly. So I mean, I can't agree with that. So unfortunately, I might run out of time before I even find any autumn grass. This is terrible. They must have really changed it, or Boston has just got completely picked clean. So oh, I see one. Woot. I'm gonna have to fight somebody. Oh, of course, it's right on a cliff. I won't be able to pick it. Watch, that's why it's the only one around. Yep, can't pick it because, of course, it's right on the edge. So I guess maybe try and leave Boston here. I'm sure I won't die. The server is fresh, so it's not like it's going to be too big of an issue. I'm sure there's not too many people out there that even have a whole lot of skills yet. So we're going to try and see if I can find something here. Like I said, I make no promises. This is Salem and anything is possible. So hopefully, I see one up there that looks like it's right on a cliff again. Of course, I gotta walk around. Can't seem to walk where I should be able to, of course. So we're gonna go up here, try and pick this one. Nope, it's right on a cliff again. See, that shows you how picked Boston gets, and near Boston, just because everybody doesn't want to leave the Boston area for a while, so it does get pretty picked. So I would recommend, you know, if you are just starting out, or if you're going to be playing, just venture out. You know, when you start getting more skills, then you need to start being more careful. But honestly, if you're really low level and you don't have a whole lot of stuff, it doesn't really matter. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. But on a side note, there was actually a part of the video that I didn't get to capture, where in the last Chaos video that I released, where they did, I think it was Jorb, yeah, Jorb decided to remove the Boston Town claim right at the very end. So basically we just had a mass chaos of just people killing people. So that was pretty funny. I kind of got in on that a little bit, had my fill of fun. It was definitely the most fun experience I've ever had in a game. Watching a game, just it felt like the apocalypse of Salem was actually happening, and the gods were smiting the Salem players for all their sins. So that was actually really cool, really interesting. So plus one on your part there, Sea Tribe. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find anything. I found one, as you can see. I found one autumn grass. Woot, go me, right? I guess I'm just a loser and can't find anything. And I don't even think I'm in Boston. I think I'm actually still outside of Boston and I can't find anything. This is pretty upsetting. But well, I guess I'll just have to deal with it. But that's kind of it, guys. I told you I was going to come to you with a new video, and when they got the new server going, and show you the differences and how it looks and stuff like that. So this is how it looks, this is how it is, and hopefully, you know, I'm hoping that you guys enjoy it, that are playing. If you haven't been playing, if you haven't got a chance, you haven't got in yet, you know, I'm wishing the best of luck for you. I'm sure you'll get in eventually. Don't give up hope, because I'm sure they won't wait too long to get the open beta out there. So that's it for this video, guys. If I do see anything I need to do to catch up with you guys, I will do it. But that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.